What's up, guys? How is everyone? Sorry, I'm a little bit late, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes late. I'm just trying to get everything situated. I was running a little bit late, but I was really trying to hurry up because my God, oh, it's so crazy. But how is everybody? I hope everyone's doing well. Um, it's been one hell of a week. I've been extremely busy. Um, I couldn't even get any videos out last week. The only thing I had was the 2 live streams, which Dante from Infinity Equation had graced us with his presence on both of those live streams, with my regular Monday night as well as my Tuesday. Tuesday was just off the cuff, technically, just because with Tuesday there was a big reason why, and that was for these Fleer Ultra Avengers cards. If you guys checked out that live stream, it was a lot of fun. These cards are addicting, extremely addicting. It is so crazy. Let's just jump in the chat because since I was late, there was a couple people here. Mark Rose, what's up, man? How you doing? Skew Raider, how is everybody? Four Feathers, what's up, man? Disavowed Action Figures, what's up, man? How you doing? NJ Trees here too. What's up, man? How you doing? I have, I don't have, you know what? I have a lot because, with me not putting out any Toy Hunt videos last week, which is extremely unusual. I was just extremely busy. There was so much going on. My daughter actually competed in a regional spelling bee this past Saturday. She came in 8th place out of like 33. So that was a huge accomplishment. It was crazy. I think it lasted like 3 hours because it's basically process of elimination. We also, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I've talked about it before. I think like every season we have a, like, I guess you can call it like a yard sale, but it's this consignment place where we basically inventory our own product and we bring it to this centralized location to have a huge sale for like a 4-day weekend, and whatever you sell gets processed, and then you get you get those proceeds back, everything. So it was all the old kids' clothes, all their old toys. I was basically inventorying all this stuff for this sale for the past 2 weeks, and I was creating tags and everything. It is crazy. And I just finished this past Saturday, so I had to bring all of that inventory. It was like well over 200 items to the location, which was at Oxford Valley Mall. And we basically put everything out, and then that company basically takes care of it, and then we come back for anything that doesn't sell. So it was all good. That had kept me busy majority of last week, which is why I couldn't do any kind of videos at all. It was so crazy. But now I'm caught up because if you guys checked out what I put out earlier this morning, I put out a collection tour, which was, I didn't like it so much. I know I could do better than that. Plus, everything was still all over the place, and I'm trying to make a better one. So that's why I called it a preliminary, just so you guys can kind of get the idea of how my collection is kind of like formatted and what may disappear in the next one and what may stay. It's crazy because there's so much coming out this year. And like I said, I've always mentioned that my collection funds my new collection. So a lot of stuff, I got tired of. I know I could move on from, or I know I might just kill off because I may not want it anymore. So it's gonna move. We're gonna move a little bit more and focus on certain lines that I really want to focus on, and maybe drop a couple here and there because I'm only getting it for the sake of completing it, and that's not good for me. Because as much as I used to be a completist, I can't complete everything. And so if you guys check out that video, you will see why I'm just all over the place. It looks great. It definitely looks great, but there are some things where I know I can cut back on. Let's see. Ruruto is the name, not a word. Ruruto. Did I say that? I don't remember. Thomas Brock, what's up, man? How you doing? Captain Figure Collector, how's it going? T3 Collects, Carlos, how are you? Brian King, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Greg Fenstad, yo, what's going on, man? Artist is trying to get these Cosmic Legions and needs the funds. Yes, right? Especially when they don't come out till like spring of next year. That's a great deal for an all-in. It's a great deal for an all-in. JJ, how you doing, man? What's up? So with the delay in toy hunts, I will actually have like 3 toy hunts lined up this week. I'm sure I can put one out tomorrow because I already finished everything. I just have to finish the editing and then run it through. Then the second one might follow right after that, just because it's like a back-to-back thing where I just had some stuff that just started rolling in. It is crazy. I'm hoping that you guys will get that. And plus, with all the new figures that I got in, I'm gonna try to do some unboxing reviews as well. So I am ready. I have not a lot going on anymore. I think I'm at a good place now where a lot of like the household responsibilities have kind of died down a bit. So I'm trying to get there. I know the feeling. I'm ready to do a live card rip soon. Yes, yes, I would love to do it. I got my 2. Where? Yep. Yeah, there. I got. Oh no, I might have 3. I have 3 new boxes that I would love to open up on a live stream one day. So I'm ready to go with that. Pete Fisher, what's up, man? How you doing? So I did get a lot. I did get a lot in this past week, and I want to maybe open a couple here and there. But you don't know that I got these in yet because these toy hunt videos haven't put out yet. I'm going to put them out, one tomorrow and then another one the next 2 days. So you'll kind of get, the sneak peek of me seeing these figures before the toy hunt. So we'll move along depending upon time. We'll see. But of course, that was my week. There was a lot of toy hunting, a lot more clearance that I found. So I hope everyone enjoyed the week. For us, it was a rainy week, but it had some nice days. But I was able to go out and hit up some cool places. I hope you guys did the same. I hope you guys are finding some good deals. But we're already heading into April, and a lot of pre-orders are going to start hitting us if it hasn't hit us already, because I'll tell you this right off the bat. April 1st is Savage Crucible. That's going to hit my card because you got to pay first. That's the end of the campaign. Cosmic Legions, like Greg said, Cosmic Legions, that'll probably take a month. So that might be the end of April where that's going to hit. Plus, I know there's going to be some other stuff that's going to just show up. And at the end of the month, at the end of April, me and Dante are going to head up to New York for the Tamashi Nations pop-up booth. So I know I'm going to be buying some stuff there. That's going to be awesome. But let's see. We're going to get into toy news in a second, but back to the chat. Pete, have you found any of the Spider-Verse figures? Not yet. I actually went to 3 Walmarts this weekend. Nothing. Either someone picked them up already, or they didn't show up yet in my stores. Now, I know they're here in Pennsylvania because our own Disavowed Action Figures found it at his Walmart, which is not surprising because his Walmart constantly restocks, constantly gets all the new stuff first. It's unbelievable. Greg, some sad customization news today. Gnome's Paint Shop is closing the store and moving to other projects. Oh, really? I had no idea. That's crazy. Doing well. Great. That's good. I found Ghost Rider and the small Indiana Jones figures. That's cool. I haven't seen that Ghost Rider, the card back one, if that's what you're talking about. And the Indiana Jones figures, I have not seen that yet either. Let's see. T3, Indiana Jones are hitting my target, guys. Shows a April 9th street date. Oh, that might be why I haven't seen it yet. What'd you say? Oh, Joe's shipping too. Oh, God. I didn't pre-order any of the new stuff, like CoverGirl, that wave. I didn't pre-order that, so I'm just gonna wait and see. Um, I have so many pre-orders waiting on Kang and the Orb and the Blob. Yep. I expect Puff Adder Wave to be the next wave to hit Walmart. That's my guess. Let's see. Quakertown Walmart and Jessica Drew on clearance. Really? Does not make sense. No other figures here. Which Jessica Drew? If you're talking about, oh no, wait. Are you talking about the new Spider-Man figure? Because I was just at Quakertown this past Friday. Disavow found them probably on clearance at his stores. Yeah, yeah, right. Anyone see Kingdom Come Bats yet? I have not. I have not seen that one yet. Yeah, the Spider-Verse. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. It was. Did you find it at the Quakertown store? Because that sucks for me because I was there on Friday and I didn't see it. Okay, I'm going to switch over to toy news. Let's just see. Where are you? Ah, here we go. Oh man, see, I missed it. What day did you go? I'm curious because I know it's Monday now. Sometimes when they restock, it's a little different. All right, so I don't think there's much to talk about, but we'll try to get through what it is that we see on Toy Art because it's kind of been. There was a lot last week. I went over a lot of stuff last week. Me and Dante just went through over and over so much stuff. So let's see here. This was a big surprise today. The Mattel Creations, the new crowdfunding project that they're doing. This is for the WCW Monday Nitro entrance stage, which is awesome. As a wrestling fan, this is an amazing diorama piece. It's really, really cool. I am really shocked with this one because it looks all the set pieces of this looks awesome, and all the LED lights, everything. It's nuts, so crazy. This is nuts too. The $400 price tag, $400, man. That's really pushing it. If this came with a runway as well as a ring, maybe I could say $400 is a okay price because 400, man, that's already a killer. 400 is a huge killer. It's crazy. And that's just for the base offering. With all the figures that they announced in this, they're just potential figures that you could possibly get based upon how many backers there are. Right here it says the 5 potential figures: Hulk Hogan. Well, we'll see in the pictures here. But those are all Ultimate Edition figures as well. So that's better than the regular version or the regular Elites. I do like the Ultimate figures, so it's nice to see. Yeah, here we go. 5,000 backers, you unlock Rey Mysterio. That's cool. Rey Mysterio. I don't think I have a Rey Mysterio figure because I've really cut back on wrestling figures, and I'm only focusing on like Ultimate Edition figures. So seeing all of these Ultimate Editions, that's awesome because I don't have any of these guys. Chat went pretty crazy. Let me see. Toy news in last week: NECA Gargoyles. Angela sadly still missing Cloak Wings. Yes. I think that's on the list tonight. I was just there a few hours ago. Of course. You know what? And I probably won't even get back to Quakertown till this upcoming Friday. So if you saw it there, it's going to be gone. And if it was on clearance, that is ridiculous. Man, that's so crazy. Kind of wish they didn't do Hogan and Warrior. I feel the same way. I definitely feel the same way. You would think he just gets a case that falls off a truck. Let's see. 400 is crazy. The last ring was funded, but it crawled until 1 week in the crowd. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that. Mattel is saying this has more plastic than the EOV. Let's go 50 higher. Patience, persistence. They're giving us Dante favorite wrestler as an early bird. Yeah. I just don't get being in on clearance. The reason why it's on clearance is because it's probably sharing. They probably shared a SKU number um, from an older wave, because that's how Walmart works. Sometimes they recycle their SKU numbers in their system and they share it with a new wave. All of a sudden, that new wave is on a clearance price because the system thinks it's the older one. That has happened many times. And I know that, considering the fact that how many figures that I purchased because of Walmart's own mispricing on the fact that their older stuff that they clearanced out has now been recycled to a new wave. That's the only reason why that happened. So 7,000 backers. Everyone gets a Ultimate Edition Diamond Dallas Page. Okay. 9,000 Scott Steiner. It's a Scott Steiner. That's awesome. I would love to have a Scott Steiner. 11,000 is an Ultimate Warrior, which is just like T3 said. That's crazy. I mean, they've already given us this past. There's 2 Ultimate Warriors out there on the shelves right now: the Ultimate Edition one and the Target exclusive WWE Legends. There's so much of them, and yet they want to put at 11,000 backers for Ultimate Warrior. There's whatever. Early funding bonus, 5,000 backers. That's the WCW debut Hulk Hogan figure. So there is that. I think this starts on the 29th, this Wednesday. And so it ends on April 7th. There you go. And this thing is huge, guys. It's so big. 100 LED lights with 6 pre-programmed sequences. That's awesome. I like that. Epic incentives, Mass Mysterio. What do you see? Okay. So, picture-wise, this is cool. This whole setup. I can't believe the size of this thing. That is crazy. Let's see. It's probably like how GameStop had the Redeco Gen Urso and the old rope. Yep, that is very similar. Black Panther Wave years ago, right? Yes, very. There actually, there's more than Black Panther Wave because, so the Black Panther Wave, that was the M'Baku Wave. That was, I found it the whole wave for $5 each, which was awesome, really awesome, because it shared the first Black Panther Wave. I forgot what it was, if I remember correctly. Then there was also some Star Wars Black Series that shared the 3 cents. I don't know if you guys remember the 3 cents debacle that they had, where some Star Wars Black Series, a lot of the newer ones. This was like 3 years ago though, where they were 3 cents. That was their like salvage price. And when I first really started getting into Marvel Legends, there was the Marvel Legends MCU Vulture Wave. Found all of those at the Quakertown store, which is what Pete was referring to. That was all $7 each. And I remember because it was all on this pallet of the Spider-Man shipper, and the whole Vulture Wave was $7 each. So I picked them all up because it was $7. Gil Gonzalez, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to know about those. Yeah, it doesn't happen often, but if you found it for clearance, that's ridiculous. I hope you picked it up. That Spider-Man wave was technically supposed to come out last fall, but it was moved back a year to finish post. Oh, okay. That makes sense. True, maybe the old street date is causing the problem. Ah, that's smart. That might be a reason. I cannot seem to find the whole Mean Gene build figure wave. That's a hard one too. The joke is Dante hates Hogan. Oh, okay, that's what. Pretty much what happened as the anime wave coming. Yep, that's right. I grabbed the 3 cent Black Series from all. So did I. I grabbed them all, even if there was multiples. I just grabbed it. That was the That was the wave. Oh, that was the solo movie wave. All those figures from the solo movie was 3 cents. It was the best day ever when I found them all. It was amazing, and that was at the Quakertown store too. Um, any of the no, not yet, not yet. Oh wow, I'm trying to catch up here. James, what's up, man? How you doing? Count Dooku wave as well. Yeah, you're right. Count Dooku wave. So, whoa, went too far in. Okay, 40 inches wide, 20 inches tall, 40 inches wide. That is huge. I don't even know where I would put this. If I were to even get this, that's crazy. Oh, I wish they had the crowd in the back. You can see all those cardboard cutouts of the crowd. That's really cool. I would love that if that was included. The this looks great. These WCW moniker statues, that's so cool. And there is a ramp on this. It's a small one, but you get a ring in here. If they had a ring, if this came with a ring, I could probably be like, okay. Oh wow, that's really cool. The banners, all the lights, man. Look at all the wires. You can see all the wires just being connected. This was, if it's not put together for you already, man, that's gonna be one hell of a job to put this all together, to assemble. For an ultimate figure, I don't know why ultimate figures have waist cuts. They could do so much better with a ball waist. Scott Steiner, there's the man. I can tell these are like the sample figures. They're not the final releases, considering all the pins that you see. DDP, that's not a bad head sculpt. Greg, it's not our fault. Quakertown, that store is crazy. Yeah, I hope the finished product definitely looks better for some of these. So, yeah, $400. Let's see what happens when it starts on Wednesday. I'm not exactly too sure. As much as I like it, it's not possible for me. I'm already like cutting back on wrestling figures, and I know I'm going to sell quite a bit of wrestling figures because I really don't have the space, and I think I'm just going to focus on certain characters. So this is an awesome piece. It really is. Price wise, it's hard to swallow. It really is. Let's see. I'm going to skip over Godzilla stuff. I mean, I'm a fan of Godzilla. I just don't really care much for the figures. It's nice that SH Figure Arts is giving us these articulated monsters, which is awesome. But I have no idea what I'm looking at. Hot Toys, they did a release too for the Disney 100 years of Disney for this Mark 7 armor. It's nice. It's much more like a glossy, like die-cast metal. But I got to stay away from Hot Toys. It's quite the expenditure for that. Hyatt Toys. Look at that. Wait, Hyatt Toys is doing this Godzilla? How big is it? Oh, it's a 7-inch tall. That's cool. That's a pretty cool image right there. Call up the roadies for the stage assembly, brother. The only figure they did right is Ray and Steiner. The rest is ill. Yeah. Old DDP's not bad. It looks pretty good. Big Papa Pump looks pretty good. He does. I would pay the $400 for WCW if it came with Jimmy King from Ready to Rumble. Oh wow. Yeah. No, I would prefer the 400 if came with a ring. If it came with a ring, just like the first crowdfunder with the fabric, everything, that would be cool. Okay. Mando Mania promo mailer. What the hell is that? Let's see. Holothon. I I haven't been seeing a lot of holothon stuff. It seems like they're practically all gone. There's only one store left, which was in Philadelphia, that actually had most stuff. I'm more surprised that the Dungeons and Dragons NECA figures are still on the shelves. I thought they would sell out really quick. Um, let's see. Oh, SH Figure Arts, Dragon Ball Z, Android 19. This is cool. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this figure to come out. So this is, I I think they did a great job with this one. For those of you that don't follow Dragon Ball or anime, at least this is a villain character. Uh, they did. He was a funny looking character because it was just this big guy, but strong as hell. Um, and the Vegeta basically was taken out, as you can see here. This is where Vegeta, spoiler alert, rips his arms off, which was right there. Oh. But it's nice to see that they're doing more newer characters than you know, the same ones that we've seen over and over again. So it's good that we're finishing a team, so to speak, from the SH Figure Arts side. But this is cool. I like this. Am I going to get it? I doubt it because I don't have the others, and I'm really only focused on just Saiyan characters. But that's nice. This is really cool to see that. Pete, what time you going to Quakertown on Friday? I want to get there 10 minutes before you. If I'm going, I will probably be there. I want to say around 4:30. That's probably by the time I get there. Hot toys will be draining. I've passed a few up that I really wanted. Yeah, just pass on it because unless you can afford it completely, that's perfectly fine. Me, I have still my 2 pre-orders that are going. And once that's done, I think I'm done with hot toys. Greg disavowed. Get to Quicker Down Friday so we can get a Crazy Pete versus our toy. If disavowed can get there, sure. He's a little bit further, but I'm sure he can make it. He's done it before. The DDP attire has been released multiple times. Oh, really? See, I haven't seen DDP in a long time in regards to most recent WWE elites. So seeing it in my eyes for the first time, especially as an Ultimate Edition figure, hey, I'm sure the articulation is better than the other ones. Target Down 309 has some stuff. I am on the fence about War Duke, and I should pick up Dracula. Yeah, Dracula looks really good. I saw that this other week. Android 19 from the start of the Android cell site. Yes, that's right. Battletoad statues. Well, PCS, they make like quarter scale statues, so I have no idea. Diamond Select solicits. What are they soliciting? These are some new stuff. Now it's Diamond Select, so most of it is statue wise, but it's going to be a list of stuff. Wow. New. Look at this new Avatar figures. Green Hornet Kyoto bust. Wow. Look at this stuff. This Gambit looks really weird. Did you see his face? That's it's like his torso is smaller than his legs. The legs are it's all weirdly proportioned. Let's see. Star-Lord bust, Spider-Man bust, more Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. Wow. And then there's the Pacific Rim stuff. Yeah, when it comes to Diamond Select, I mean, their gallery statues are nice. I will be very selective on Marvel Select stuff that they do. But, like, for example, Apocalypse. Apocalypse is out. I don't know if I could. I may get it at some point, but I'm not going to go all crazy looking for it and try to hunt it down somewhere. If I see it for the $30 price, I may pick it up. It all depends on my local shops. Let's see. You have me beat. I will still be on the way home. We should do a meetup with Disavowed. Hey, I'm all for it. Face on Gambit is all meh. That pose is distorted on the Gambit. Yes, that's why I thought it was weird looking. If you are into statues, just buy McFarlane. They are cheaper. All right. Here, NECA Gargoyles. Angela. Honestly, I forgot all about Angela. Completely forgot about her. I didn't even realize there was a character of Angela until it popped up. So this is I first saw this at New York Comic Con because they had her on display with the rest of the gargoyles, which is awesome. Seeing all the gargoyles at New York Comic Con, really, really cool set. It definitely is. So seeing this, I was just like, oh my God, I don't even remember that character. So we got Angela. I'm surprised she doesn't come with any folded wings for another character. I wish she did. I love this screaming head. That screaming head is awesome. It looks awesome. This head though, I don't know. I'm not feeling it very well. I would like Diamond Select Titanium Man. Oh, that's a great figure. Amazing figure. I think I'm only aware of one place that has it at the moment. It's my local shop. My local shop over here in Doylestown called Cyborg One Comics. They have it. It's $30. Not a statue, guys, for these that are yeah. How dare you forget about Demona and Goliath? Time displacement. Well, I forgot. I definitely forgot completely. I'm not sold on this face. This is a little weird. That looks really good. And then there's a little baby. Look at that. Oh, at least the egg gets put back together. Okay. Let's see here. The mouse isn't moving. And then this. Did I talk about this last week? I don't remember. Oh, I'll bring it up anyway. The calm head feels odd. Maybe it's the dark background hiding her, making it look so small. Yeah, I can understand that. Scott, how are you? Thanks for joining. Cyborg One used to go there all the time. Yeah, they had that there. Let's see. This one was a disappointment, pretty much. This was already released. I think the only thing new about this one was because of the new arms. That's really it. The cat is from Captain Marvel. The electric hands are blue, which is different. It's the same hands, just a different color. Because in the past, it used to be the yellow hands. Uh, but these would probably go. These would match better for that more translucent one that was released from a GameStop exclusive. But still the same figure. So not too bad. But the figure itself was a good figure for when it came out. And then they're gonna, I think they're charging what, the $24.99 price. Yeah, I think this is $24.99. I don't think it hit the $27.99 price, but if you guys got the one from the Armadillo Build-A-Figure wave, that was when they were selling it at $19.99. That was the retail price. So if that was what you got, there's really no reason to get this one. Unless you are like a diehard Miles Morales fan, I can understand that. That's pretty much what you can do. But it's just a reissue. Not having an see, they should have put the unmasked head too, because that came with the Armadillo version. It came with that one. Yeah, I think it was 25. It might be up here. Yep, there it is. There's the price. Yes, that is exciting to hear. Don't mind a redeco release, as there could be more new people wanting him. That's true. A lot of people apparently have missed out on him. I know when I posted these images, there was a lot of comments saying that they missed out on the first one, so they don't mind getting this one. So that's not too bad. Let's see. And yeah, there you go. Here's the new releases. What's funny, this was on display at New York Comic Con. I completely missed it. I didn't even get to the booth at New York Comic Con to kind of show that footage, because I was just running around everywhere. But this looks great. I don't know if any of you guys had gotten it already or seen it already. This looks really good. And this Kyoto figure, oh, I don't know Green Hornet that well, so the fact that these are out now, hey, why not? It is definitely a possibility for me to pick up Apocalypse. Let's see. This one, Mafex. I don't have any Mafex figures, so I don't have any experience with them. They announced Bo-Katan, so that's really cool to see for the Mandalorian figures that have already been released by Mafex or Mafex, however you want to call it. But this looks cool. The head sculpt looks great. It's slightly better than the Black Series one. I'm sure the articulation is by far better than the Black Series version. Accessory wise, definitely has a few extra. I mean, the helmet is an accessory. This grappling cable, there's a backpack, and then they have all this. So not bad. At least it has that. So what's the price on these Mafex figures? $91. Yeah, that sounds about right from Mafex. I'm not exactly sure for anyone that's looking forward to this. I mean, I'm sure they will, because if they've already cut out Black Series out of their life, I'm sure having this one is actually a pretty good deal. Greg says, Art needs Jamie Madrox's clone power for Hunt. Oh, I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I need a Jamie Madrox figure too. Raph was going to pick up at WonderCon, but didn't on that Diamond Select Apocalypse. Oh, DC Hush Soups and Bats Mayfex are awesome. That's cool. Because I never started, I just never decided to pick them up. I'm kind of glad because it's one less line I have to deal with. All right. And then that's the news. Star Wars Celebration, that's over in London this year. I will not be going to that one. They actually reached out to me to see if I wanted to work for Star Wars Celebration, but I cannot afford going to Europe, which that would be my first time going to Europe. I've never been to Europe. It would have been cool, but I can't do it. And plus, there's expenses to just go to Europe. The getting paid there will not offset any of the pricing that I get for a hotel as well as airfare. So it's not possible. The experience would be amazing. It's just, it's not financially there for me. Mezco, yes, last Wednesday they put up for pre-order the Spider-Gwen for Into the Spider-Verse. There was a part of me that was looking forward to this because I do love Mezco figures. I have quite the collection of Mezco. But the problem with Mezco is their female bodies. I can't stand their female bodies. They're worse than the Marvel Legends older female bodies with all the single joints. And the no, you know what I'm talking about. So for this, the way I see the images, it seems like they didn't update a female body. I wish they updated a female body because these look like, it looks exactly the same. It looks very stiff in the way they have her posed. Granted, they did some great images here. I could see, yes, she has double jointed knees, but I know the clothing is probably restricting it a little bit. And then she still has single jointed elbows too. So the female bodies, the previous female bodies for Mezco, like Catwoman or Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel, they all shared the same body, and it was very limited in articulation. All the Mezco soft goods, it's all similar to me. Everything looks great. Face sculpt, I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know how I feel about this face sculpt. Yeah, that's just a weird pose too. Yeah, yeah. I didn't pre-order this for the sake that there's no reason for me to pick this one up. With the SH Figure Arts coming out, I'm definitely more interested in that. And plus, there's gonna be what was the other one? Sentinel. The Sentinel figure is gonna come out as well for Spider Gwen. I don't know. It's got all the common stuff that you would normally get, which is cool. Got like 4 different heads, all the different hands. That's your typical offering from Mezco. But then there's these portal effects, the spider sense effects. You got the backpack, which is pretty common. I'm assuming that's a notebook, like a marble composition notebook, the cell phone. Only one webbing, which I think is more than likely wired. You could probably maneuver that around. So, hey, if you're a Mezco collector, I'm sure people will be picking this one up. Or even if you're a Spider-Gwen fan, I'm just familiar with the female body of Mezco articulation, and it's not good. They could if they say something that is better, then that's great. I just don't know. I'm not for me. They have to fix their bodies. The female, yes, they do. Even though it's very nice looking, not liking pleather. Yeah, I could see it peeling over time. The Sentinel Gwen, I have pre-order, hoping they put up no arson. Yeah, so there you go. NJ Tree, I figured you would have had the Sentinel one pre-ordered. Spider-Verse Wave has a Marvel Legends Gwen Stacy figure that no, just because I'm more than likely going to pick up the SH Figure Arts one. So with that wave, with the Marvel Legends Spider-Verse wave, there's a whole, like, I can wait for it. I have no rush for the figures. There's a part of me is like, maybe when I see the movie, I may want the figures more, because the figures are very stylized to the animation, and that's great. I'm all for it. It looks great to me, but I really don't need all those figures at this time. It's just I that's just how I feel. Finally got my Mezco Bishop. This was nice, awesome, man. I like the Marvel Legends Gwen. Looks exactly like the movie figure. Cool. And then these two, or three, I should say. I think this is the last of it for the news. The Vintage Collection Cad Bane. Okay, great. We have a Vintage Collection Cad Bane. I'm not a 3 3/4 collector, so for those that actually are excited for this, awesome, because Cad Bane is a cool looking character. This Luke Skywalker and Grogu. When this was announced, I was like, that's pretty cool. And then they said the price of $44. Why? Where is that coming from? Their deluxe figures are absolutely ridiculous when it comes to it. And then here's where this is where I think it's coming from, because they look at Grogu as a regular price figure, because they've sold Grogu for the $22.99 price or the $24.99 price. So for them, they're looking at it like that. So if you think about it, think of it like it's for, if each of these are like $22, if Luke was $22 and Grogu was $22, there's your $44.99 price. It's so crazy. This and their deluxe figures are all over the place, because what was, there was like the $27.99 price before, then the $33.99 price, like that Boba Fett on card was $33.99. Was the Mandalorian in the snow with that spider alien? Wasn't that like $34 or $35.99? Now this is $44.99. God. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse wave looks good. Just makes zero sense why they don't include a Beth. Which, to me, I think that's why they did that Cyborg Spider-Woman deluxe figure, so to speak. That's my only thought for it. $16.99. Yeah. Well, what is that the regular price now for Vintage Collection? Everybody's been saying that they need movie watch motivation for these. Yeah, I feel the same way. Got notice from Hobby Shop that Mafex Storm and Magneto comic version. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I'm buying all those Spider-Verse figures. Spider-Man is my favorite character. That's great. That's awesome. That's how I feel when it's X-Men. I will buy it because it's X-Men. Black Series are definitely going on clearance, which they are. All of them are on clearance now in my stores. They're all on clearance, which is great because they couldn't sell in the first place. I don't know about the Luke Grogu yet. Luke is a new torso costume. I like that land stand jump shot effect. Yeah, it's great. You know, that's nice that they're putting new accessories in there. The torso, okay, yeah, I do see a newer torso. So I don't know. $44.99. That's really high. BBTS put up some new frontline. Oh yes, I know. Bourbon and vermouth. I I'll try to go to that, but I'm not going to order from BBTS because I don't know how much they charge for it, but I order it from Show Z Store or Gundamit.com. Cue that clearance. Yeah, Hasbro has these prices. It's just ridiculous. Yep, wait for clearance. So yeah. I'm out of Black Series. I'm about to sell the rest of my Black Series because it's not for me anymore. I there's a part of me that's just like, yeah, that's enough. I can't deal with that anymore. Um, I think let's see if I can just go to Facebook. I made posts on Facebook quite a bit for any of the newer releases, but let's see if I can get to one of the groups. Let's see, or Plastic Cannibals. This is a group I am in with Unboxing Art and a few others, like Laser Pants. And this was Unboxing Art's Facebook group. So we do a lot of stuff in this one. This one, here we go. March 31st, start of the Cosmic Legions pre-order. These are your offerings for the wave of this pre-order. All this, I think if you bought it all individually through the Four Horsemen, it would be like $250, but the all-in price is for $235, which is actually pretty cool because 4 of these figures are at the $37 price. The big green dragon alien, I believe, is at the $55 price, and then this bug alien thing, I believe, is at the $45 price. So the $235, if you want all 6 of them, that's actually pretty good. The hard part is that when you pre-order through Four Horsemen, you're paying all up front, which is pretty normal because that's how it's been going for several years now. And if you're into Mythic Legions or Cosmic Legions now, that is what you're going to go for. It's great to see new characters for Cosmic Legions. Wave 1 should be hitting this fall, which is awesome. I can't wait to get my hands on my Wave 1 pre-orders. So seeing all this is really cool. I don't know if I'll do an all-in. I know I'm really more focused on, of course, the female figure and then the alien figure. Those are my 2 wants out of that. But I don't know. I'm not too sure. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure there'll be a month for me to really figure it all out. Greg, Art, is there any Star Wars characters that would get you to buy Black Series at a reasonable price? No, not anymore. If it was dealing with Mandalorian, sure, it's a possibility because all I have left are Mandalorian figures. Fennec Shan, maybe, unless she comes out with like a new costume or something that might interest me, because I'm going to hold on to my Fennec Shan just because mine is autographed. Let's see, it's called Star Wars the Clearance Series from now. Yeah, you are right with that. Want the Jada's Toys Street Fighter figure is supposed to be out by now. I don't know if it's supposed to be out. I'm gonna hold off on those. I don't really need Street Fighter figures anymore. I enjoy my Storm Collectibles one. Koran Horn with Droid would be an awesome Black Series. Baron Sunter fell as well. I don't remember those characters. I really don't. I wish I did so I can understand what you're talking about. These look good, but not for me. It's so strange that AS5 is hitting before Cosmic Legions Wave 1. Yeah. Well, most of AS5 was already done before, if you think about it that way, because they're all-stars. And I remember them putting out the update that you were getting that early. Kiwi Collector, what's up, man? How you doing? Street Fighter's Life. Yes, I cannot wait for the new Street Fighter game. It's gonna be amazing. Let's see. So where was I? Talk about that. There we go. Joy Toy. So for the Frontline Chaos level 9, if you guys are familiar with what I have been doing so far, I already have 3 Frontline Chaos Joy Toy figures. and I love them. They're really awesome, really cool. So these guys are, they look, these guys look great too. Vermouth and bourbon. Um, I'm a little bit upset with the fact that there's limited accessories for the price of these things because these are going for $80. $80. I don't know what BBTS was pre-order prices though, but every time I went to BBTS, their price was much more inflated than going to like the other websites. So these look awesome to me. Um, they're definitely, yeah. These I would love to pick these up. This looks cool as hell. All right, let's see. I'm gonna cut that one out and let's bring this up for a second. So let's see. I am doing well, Kiwi. It's been a busy week, but everything's running smoothly now. So Joy Toy are doing some great work. Yes, they're still killing it with 3 3/4 game, but I'm really enjoying this 6-inch scale now. Their Rogue Squadron characters, Dave and John, need to step it up even more and bring them. Oh, okay. Have a great night. Leave me some treasures of Quaker Town. Thank you for the video. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Trust me, I haven't bought anything in Quaker Town in like months, because every time I go there, there's nothing there for me to buy. So, okay. What do I have? I actually have my Kickstarter Spiro toys that came in. I have some Amazon stuff that came in, and that's all stuff that you haven't seen yet because I didn't put out the hunt video. So we're gonna just kind of, I'm gonna open up some Animal Warriors of the Kingdom because I really want to try them out. I want to see what they're all about. All right, what about Gridiron's new medical pieces? One full kit and then parting some of it out. I haven't bought any Gridiron pieces yet. I have yet to do so. Um, I'm not at that place yet to buy Gridiron stuff. I haven't done enough with like my Action Force stuff or my GI Joe stuff to kind of like want additional accessories. Some of them are really, really awesome. But for me, like what I mean, some of the Gridiron stuff is really cool to have. Like Dante showed me the ones that he just recently got, and that would be awesome. But I'm not there yet. I think once I have everything opened up, placed on the shelf, and then play around with them, or maybe kit bash something, I might possibly pick some stuff up. Yeah. Yep. In hands. Let's see. There we go. I have quite a few. I definitely have quite a few. Ravager, Atreyu, weapons packs, Tiberius. So there's quite a bit. I could go on. There's so much cool stuff. Really, really cool stuff. These are extremely nice. Extremely nice. Behind here are cards, but let's see, who can I prefer? Like these are like army builders right here. I got these during the damage sale, so definitely gonna try some of this stuff out. Let's see, where did I leave off? Do you recall what it was? I don't recall. I don't remember, but it was on my live stream last week. He actually opened it up on my live stream last Monday, so you could probably go on that one and check it out. But he got like the whole sniper rifle suitcase kit as well as the uh oh the the suitcase with the green balls that came from from The Rock, the movie The Rock, uh, the Jerry Bruckheimer movie, and he got some of those accessories. I can't recall what the name was, of course. James, have a good night. Okay, it was probably before I saw you were on. Okay. AWOK in the place to be nice group. Yeah, so let's see. Considering these are damaged, I'm just going to open this up and see what it is all about. I'll move some of this off so I have some kind of room. But these look incredible. The Rocks VX set, cool. Yeah. If that's what it was called, the Rocks VX, yep. Oh, geez, the zip ties again. Let's see. Helmets. The paint on these weapons are awesome. Let's see. All right, it's held on by one little plastic wire, so that's not too bad. Oh, it's got more. Oh, the hands are in a separate bag. So, oh, this is nice. Very, very nice. And I know what's cool about this. Like, if you wanted to, like, you could take this fully apart if you wanted to. Except, of course, for the chest armor piece, because that's molded on. That ball waist. And I'm thinking, well, of course, with heat, you could pop them all off. But taking off the arm, the hands, I know, there you go. You can remove armor pieces and have them just fully bare if you wanted to. Same thing with the legs. I think if you heat up the ankle pivot joint, this can come right off. So that's really cool. I like that. I like that you can take some of these and just completely make it your own thing. But not bad. This articulation is your standard articulation. It's not bad. I mean, double joints, bicep swivel. We got quite a bit. You got hear that click? Look at that. Yep, you got that hip rotation there. Upper thigh, double jointed knee. Nice. So we have a nice flexible helmet. Oh, which you can see where the ears are. It's actually a cutout right there. Not too bad. And the hands, he's got just relaxed hands and fists. So you got your options there. But man, these feel really nice. They feel really good. Let's see. Stanley had the case ready. Yes. I think that's what Dante. Yes, Dante had the Stan Lee with the figure. You now have an Animal Kingdom to go against your mythical legions. We do. There is quite the amount, and plus Wave 2. Wave 2 is going to be shipping maybe in May. And I know part of my pledge from the campaign, I do have some Wave 2 figures coming in. So we have this rifle that he came with. And what is this? Look at those. That's really cool. I think Let's nice and flexible. Really didn't have to heat it up, which is a nice thing. Nice thing that I'm able to just take it right out of the box and just start playing with it. How high can the neck go? Okay, so he's got a neck joint and then a hinged neck too. Ooh, ankle pivot works very nicely. Yeah. Really cool. Like it a lot. I definitely like these a lot. Now you need a 112 Mark Wahlberg figure to go with the Nah, I think I'm okay. I am okay. Let's see. Pale? Let's see. Pale. We'll open you up. I think, what else do I have? Oh, yeah. I know what I have. Where did I put it? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Chad, what's up, man? How you doing? Pale. Let's take a look. Oh, and the hands fall right out. Oh. Let's see. Can't afford to get into other lines right now. I'm going to stay in my lane. Hell, I'm considering Savage Crucible Wave 2 Barbarian. Well, definitely consider it soon because April 1st is coming up. Spartan Toy Hunter. Hey, Art, just in the stream, have you talked about the Guardians of the Galaxy Wave hitting Walmart? Found some yesterday. I did not. I know they are hitting Walmarts. It's so crazy. Of course, with the Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse wave hitting Walmarts as well. It's so crazy to hear that they're all showing up in stores. I haven't seen it yet. If anyone's really into it, that's cool. I don't think I'll be buying any of that Guardians of the Galaxy wave because it's all an MCU wave, and I'm really just limiting my MCU characters. And the fact that the Baff is also MCU character, I'm just gonna stay out of it. Let's see. Apparently, South Carolina has more Frazetta inspired figures. Oh, South Carolina. Why did I say South Carolina? Savage Crucible has more Frazetta inspired figures in future waves. Yeah, it's definitely cool to see what they're gonna do with the humans in the Savage Crucible line. Look at this. He's got more weapons in this one. And same thing applies here. You could take off the armor. He's basically, he doesn't have any chest armor or anything, so he could just be full on naked, right? But he's got this cool mohawk thing going on. And we have these two hand blades right here. And pretty much a long sword, somewhat of a short or long sword. These are sculpted and painted very nicely. And then this axe as well. Very nice. Okay. And same thing. Not allowed click like the Ravager had, but still very nice. Everything's pretty fluid in the way. Oh yeah, this is amazing. This is really cool. And I think, if I remember correctly, because I didn't read any of the comics, I never had any of the comics with AWOK, but I mean AWOK's been around for a while now, considering the fact that they've always done 3 3/4. This is their first venture in the 6-inch line. So let's see. Greg, good to know, and you are an enabler as well. Art is really monkeying around. Too bad he would get demonetized if they had the monkeys playing in the background. Yes, I would. I don't need that. I don't need that at all. Let's see. How well are the butterfly joints for me to kind of squeeze in? Close enough. But still, definitely like how this looks. Now, this kind of hinders me because his hair is sculpted in right here. So it's kind of hard for me to kind of have him look up because that gets in the way. And I heard there might be some tearing right at the bottom of the mohawk if you kind of really push it. But I bet if you move that hair over and then look up, that's when you probably have a better situation. This definitely, this line is awesome. This is really cool to see this. Good Lord. These. Very nice. Let's see. I don't know. Have you guys gotten any of the AWOK figures? I know it's not for everybody, but hey, I was kind of on board because there was a part of me that liked the 3 3/4 when they first when I discovered them for the first time. When I discovered Spirit Toys for the first time, they were just all 3 3/4, and all the figures looked great, but I didn't get any because of the scale. So when he announced the Kickstarter for 6-inch, man, it was definitely exciting to see. Oh, drop more of the hands. Hands still the same offering. So 3 pairs of hands for each of the figures. This Kali, I don't know what his role is, but he looks to be a leader of some kind, considering his armor. Then we have, look at that. That's a cool, like, bolt weapon type thing. Okay. So you actually have this cape or hood. Looks like it should be a hood of some kind. But you've got some seriously long hair back here. There's no way you're looking up. No possible way. But look at the detail in his armor, including on his left shoulder. Very nice to see. Yeah, there's that loud clicking. I don't mind the loud clicking. I'm perfectly fine with it. And really nice. Very, very nice. But he's got these awesome, like, look at this. And the detail, you could see all the battle damage that's in there. That's really nice. And of course, this weapon right there. Let's see. 2 weeks ago, 3POA had 2 shows about Savage Crucible. Yes, it was great. I'm getting a sublime vibe of Planet of the Apes. If Sublime vibe, okay, if they had one of these. Instead, I want the lion and the raven from those future waves. Oh yeah, yeah, they look good. Blunderbuss, that's a good word for it. Yes, that is right. One show had 2 of the contractors, Nikki Nicole. Nikki Nicole is awesome. She's a great artist who worked on some of the heads and paint. And Strups is awesome too. When figures have long hair, they need to make the hair more flexible. Plastic rubber. It is flexible. It's definitely flexible, but I don't know if I'll have them look up as often as I would. it's just a limitation. That's all. It's just cool to see it. These, let's see, having a gun. This is a huge like handle, but I mean, look at the limbs and the hands on these figures. That's expected, and it's very much welcome considering the fact that the animalistic style of the character. So I'm all for it. It looks good. And oh, there's the butterfly joint. Okay, so he did. So all the articulation is practically the same, but I'm sure there's going to be some hindrance based upon whatever armor they're wearing. So nice, so much nice details here. Huge swords. Let's see. Whoop. Getting it in there. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Very cool. Atreyu looks good. Can you open him next? Atreyu. Let's see. Let's take a look. Great. Gonna have to go back and check those shows out. Yeah. Yep. Just a couple more days. Let's see. Atreyu is more lion, feline. Got the hands. There's another tray under here for this shield. Is there a... Ah, there is a handle piece in here. All right, we'll take a look at that. The long sword and the short sword, very nicely detailed. Let's cut this open too. Man, ties, man. Jeez. Okay, let's see. Pop that out. So this, let's see. Long hair, it's making me want some alternate head options, either 2 heads or 2 removable hair sculpts for straight on. Yeah, that would be cool if there was emotion in the heads. That would be a great option to have. So maybe it's a nice thing to kind of have Jason offer that. I don't know what this piece is for. There's this peg piece right here, but I know here's a handle which will just pop in like this to one, but it's kind of weird with I don't know if this is part of it. I don't get it, but I'll find out. I'll find out later. At least look at this sword. That's a cool sword. Here's the short sword. Whoop, there we go. Atreyu. He's got butterfly joints. Look at that. He's got his hair tied up in the back. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. And let's see. I wonder if I could do this. Let's see. It's really a single handle, but I could still try to make it work. Maybe I could put it together. It's very scary when you hear those clicks. Just have to kind of figure out if I can pose it the way I want to. But you can have them hold it. It's kind of a little stiff, but if you kind of work the joints a bit, you can definitely maneuver it around and get that pose right if you wanted to. But definitely that's really cool. Let's see. Really like the alternative chimpanzee head on the main bad guy and the head pack. And the main bad guy in the head pack reminds me of Caesar. Did they have a head pack? I don't remember. Check out those head packs for alternative sculpts. Yeah, see, I already missed them. I have no idea. If there's alternate heads, that's awesome. I will I'll definitely look into that. That's not a bad two-handed pose you got going. Okay, well, I'm trying. I'm definitely trying. And how? I was trying to get more of a charge, but the butterfly joint, as good as it is, it's still limited to where you want it to go. And I bet if I could do this, definitely. Oh, got him caught. Yeah. There it goes. Just trying to crouch him down like that. This shield is sculpted really nicely. Let's see. I picked most of Wave 2 characters, so I'm still waiting. Yeah, that sucks. I know. May, I'm hoping May. I only have Thane, the really big gorilla type character, and one of the tigers. I forgot which one it was. Yeah, but I'm waiting. I would love mine too. Not bad posability. Art PMDU BBTS 2 headband. Okay, great. Thanks. I think I heard the beep. That shield has some great detail. Took a chance and bought the rocket with the torso and head of Cosmo and head. Swapped it with Timber and it worked. Oh, okay, cool. And all the different hands. So yeah. Who's left? Tiberius. Yep. Tiberius. Should I open him too? Get them all out. Okay. Let's cut. Tiberius has a different weapon that I haven't seen before. He's got a crossbow. So that's really cool to see. He's thinner, which is nice to see something like that. Two of the same axe, so some dual wielding right here. And this huge mace. That's awesome to see. And of course, here is this crossbow, which the wood grain in there, that looks really cool. Nice detail right there. And it looks like it's got this, the arrows already placed in there. Or sculpted in there. But it looks like some kind of skull or skeletal piece that's right up there. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. But again, one of the more feline. Let's see. Man. Yeah, and he's got a smirk going on too. So we got two axes, and then we have the crossbow. That, I think that's Atreus, which I think, ooh, that's the ab crunch. So you don't have any armor on your arms already. So look at that. Everybody has armor on their arms, but Tiberius does not. So he has much more range right here in the elbow. Which means if I were to dual wield, I could probably do it. Because you could definitely put those together right there. Not bad. So I think, I bet you if I hold it from one on the top and one on the bottom, I'd have a little bit more to work with. But you can definitely kind of like have that ready to swing. And that detail on there is nice. And the axes, look at the sculpt. It's pretty nice. It's really nice. Okay. So I'm really working on just a couple more minutes. And dang, opened up 5 figures already. Look at that. What was I going to open up? Oh, yeah. It's right over here. Jeez. Oh, man. wanted to open up this. This came in. This came in from Amazon. You'll see this in my video either tomorrow or the other video. I forgot which one because I already have them all ready. But yes, finally got this in. Oh, look at that. It's like a... it opens up. Got all the accessories. And then each... whoa. Okay. So they're all... yeah, these are also weirdly connected. Jubilee. Forge. Okay. Good Lord. Atreyu and the gold weapons pack will probably be the only one I will get. Yeah. So that gold weapons pack is really nice. Of course, I didn't open it for you, but yeah, it'll work really well. Look at that. There's Forge. So my Forge, unfortunately, has a paint issue right on the face, too. That sucks. That sucks. He is missing... he's missing some white in his eyes. Like right... I don't know. You see that? That sucks. Let's see. The belt. Okay, the belt I can maneuver. I thought it was molded on. My God. All right. So that's a terrible discrepancy to have on any figure. Any figure to have the face sculpt messed up. Jubilee looks really good. That looks so much better with the digital face print. That looks good. And then Storm. Storm looks good too. Storm looks good. Very, very nice. And I know it's X-Men. If it's X-Men, I know I'm going to enjoy it. So Strike Team, awesome. Like it. Now with accessories, of course, Jubilee's first. Yeah, they did a great job with the digital print on this. And she comes with one pair of glasses, which do both of them have the mold? Yes, so they both have the mold to fit in. And it should just slide in and it should stay because there's a cut in like the hair that will allow it to hold in place. She comes with fists and of course the stupid power effects. Yep, stupid power effects. Storm. Good Lord. There we go. Storm comes with fists as well. And the electricity fingers. I'm glad it's on the new body too. This is awesome. I'm glad we have a new body for her. Jubilee is more of a disappointment because they have new legs, but not the new arms. If they just went further and made new arms for this smaller body, man, that would have been incredible. That would have been great. And of course, with Forge, unfortunately, the face pisses me off. But practically all new body. Or it's really like the Cyclops body, if you think of it that way. So there you go. Oh, he comes with he just comes with this ugly ass rifle, which I don't care about whatsoever. And he has fists as well. So he's got this weird open palm hand. I guess that's to hold the rifle also. And then the trigger finger hand. So there you go. Happy to have new X-Men on the shelf. I got to make a whole new shelf for it too. That's going to be even worse. These toy factories really need better QC checks. For example, why not get AI to do paint checks on the different parts before? Okay, oh, that would be a good idea. How much would that cost them though? Then our figures would be even more expensive. Can you fix it though, man? Probably. I could probably fix it because the pupil is in there. It's just, well, half the pupil is in there. That's half of it is. It will cost them more money. That's why. Try Jubilee head on an Action Force female body. She can be dubbed Gumshoe. Will it fit? It might fit. It's possible. I could probably do it on a Delta figure. 275, great comic cover. Yes, I do have the cover. It's awesome. The rifle is all warped. Is it warped? It's not warped for me. It's just ugly. Like what? It's just a space age type rifle. Maybe I could just fit it in with some kind of cosmic figure. Oh well. Unlimited power jazz hands. All right. So we opened up, wow, 5 figures or 8 technically. It's nice to see that. Oh, I love this belt on this. I would use this for my Black Panther Tonez&Re-C figures. That's what I would use this for. If I only had more of them, I would definitely use it for. But I know Chad Kisler talked to me about using like a Snake Eyes one. That's it. That's it for the night. It's a lot to go through, and I want to play with it a little bit more. I don't know if I'll ever do like a unboxing review for these, especially these guys. It would be cool if I did. So I may work on it. I'm not too sure. Now that I got some time, I will definitely do so. But that's it for the night, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I have no idea how many people were in here because the little ticker that I have that shows how many people are in here, it always says 0 for the entire night. So I have no idea, but it's awesome you guys are chatting on here with me. I appreciate everyone that was talking. It was awesome to hear from you, and of course to respond back. I'm gonna go through more toy hunting again. Of course, expect another video tomorrow and in the next couple of days. Hopefully I'll get some reviews up that you guys could check out. But I appreciate you guys. Check out my collection tour. I know it was preliminary, and that's the key word I'm using it for. But if you want to see what I have amassed over the past few years, you kind of understand what you see from back here. So, all right, guys. Again, appreciate it. Hit the like button on your way out. I would greatly appreciate it. But thank you. Hope to see you soon, and I hope to see you on the next hunt.